So a lot of people are still in that phase of fucking around and finding out, or rather, they fucked around and they're still in that phase of finding out. So Charlie Kirk's death, assassination. It wasn't just, it was an assassination. It was like what, a month ago, and game studios like Sucker Punch have obviously disgusting human beings working for them, and they're free to say whatever they want. If you want to be a disgusting, vile, nasty fucking cunt and cheer on the assassination of someone just because you're a nasty, vile, disgusting fucking cunt, you're free to do so. Your freedom of speech. Freedom of speech means you're not going to be arrested for your thoughts and actions, or rather, your thoughts, your speech. You're not going to get arrested for it. But freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence, as you lefties have pointed out in the past. So while you won't be arrested for your speech, don't be surprised when people start pointing out how much of a nasty, disgusting, vile fucking cunt you are, because you want to cheer on the assassination of someone that you didn't like. So Sucker Punch dev Drew Harrison claims gamers enacted a harassment campaign, the same ones that were enacted against conservatives whenever they said something the left didn't like. And it's not, when the right was saying stuff, it was basically like, there's two genders. Why would I take a COVID shot when I don't know what's in it? You know, stuff like that. Here we have people cheering on the assassination of someone, and they're surprised when others, normal people, come after them. Enacted a harassment campaign against her that has sucked all the joy from her life. Joy? She's a fucking raging leftist. She had no joy. She's a fucking miserable fucking cunt. All the joy from her life after she mocked Charlie Kirk's death. These people have no joy. They are so fucking miserable that they try to make everyone around them as miserable as they are. Because they have no real personality. They have no real passions. Everything they are is their fucking gender identity, their, who they prefer to fuck, their skin color, all this stupid shit. They are the most miserable fucking people. Former Ghost of Yote developer Drew Harris has resurfaced on social media weeks after being fired from Sucker Punch Productions, claiming that gamers have waged a harassment campaign against her following the widespread backlash to her comments mocking the death of Charlie Kirk. Harrison, a senior artist who worked on Sony's Ghost of Yote, was terminated after joking about the tragedy online, then doubled down when confronted. And then, like the fucking nasty ass pussy they are, they go over to Blue Sky, where it's basically one big echo chamber. The progressive social media platform. But even then, even Blue Sky has gotten to the point where it's like, okay, you guys are fucking crazy. Like, we're left wing over here, but the people coming over here are the worst of the worst. Like, you people are nasty, disgusting, vile fucking cunts. Like, what are you doing? The progressive social media platform to defend herself and accuse critics of destroying her peace of mind. The hate campaign that's been directed at me has sucked all the joy out of my life. You didn't have any joy in your life. Just fucking stop. You people are miserable, and it's your purpose in life to make everyone else as miserable as you are. Because everything you are, it's politics and identity and all this shit that really shouldn't make anyone happy. This is why people try so hard for fucking validation, where you have to insert yourself into everything because you're so fucking pathetic that you don't get joy out of life. You get that you get that hit of validation, you get that hit of dopamine, you're like, oh, I feel validated. And that gets you through the day or whatever it is. You don't have any real joys in life. And I'm not saying all of them, I'm saying the stupid ass ones like this dumbass bitch. She went on to insist that her removal had no effect on the Ghost of Yote's development. On her verified Blue Sky account, Harrison posted the now infamous line, I hope the shooter's name is Mario, so that Luigi knows his bro's got his back. Shortly after, Kirk was killed. The side of love and tolerance, everyone. The side of love and tolerance. The side of hate has no place here. The side of we love everyone. No, they are the most nasty, disgusting, vile, intolerant people you can come across. These people are the ones who will shout racial slurs the moment certain people don't go with what they're saying. If a black man on their side starts saying stuff that they don't agree with, they'll call him all manners of coon and race traitors and Uncle Tom, and they have no problem throwing out the racial slurs at people who are even on their side, despite them saying, racism has no place here. Hate has no place here. No, you are the most racist. You are the most intolerant and hateful. But sure, keep telling us that you're not. He died doing what he loved, being a transphobic, racist bigot. Yes. And why he had open conversations and dialogues with people. And people say that, oh, he just debated kids. No. He debated professors too. And the professors proved his point. That going to college and having a degree doesn't make you intelligent. He proved that going to college is a waste of fucking time because even these professors didn't know what they were fucking talking about. So, I mean, college is the place you go to broaden your mind. So people who honestly have a problem with him going to college campuses and having open debate, yeah, let's just keep college campuses a fucking echo chamber for the left. Let's have no discourse, no challenging of ideas, and no, let's keep it one big fucking echo chamber. Why? Because you're a bunch of fucking cowardly fucking pussies who are afraid of any ideas apart from your own. He didn't do anything that was wrong apart from one open debate. And these people would go and debate him and just prove his point. They would break down, they would start insulting him, they would start, getting violent. You just thus proving his point. Debating the professors, debating these kids who they want to question, like, oh, well, you dropped out of college, didn't you? But then he's asking them simple questions and they're not able to answer it. So it's like, thank you for once again proving that college is a fucking waste of time. College doesn't mean you're smart. You may be book smart, but you're lacking common sense, critical thinking, and logic. And if you don't have those three things, you're not going to survive in the world. The remark referencing Kirk's shooting was almost immediately condemned online. Within hours, players, journalists, and developers alike criticized Drew Harrison for appearing to celebrate violence and condemned Sucker Punch for allowing the celebration of political violence from its longtime employees. After Sucker Punch acted and fired her, Drew Harrison responded in a follow-up comment where she doubled down. If standing up to fascism would cost me my dream job I held for 10 years, I would do it again 100 times stronger. And then she'd like, oh my god, why are there so many people attacking me? Because you're a nasty, disgusting, vile fucking cunt. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you love me. No, I don't care your fucking political views. I don't care the disgusting shit you say. Like Biden, Kamala Harris, I don't fucking like them. They have done terrible fucking things to this country. Do I want them dead? No. Would I celebrate the death of one of them? No. That is what stupid, nasty, disgusting, vile fucking cunts do. And I've said this before, it doesn't matter what side. If you're on the left and you do that, you're a fucking nasty, disgusting, vile fucking cunt. If you're on the right and you do that, you're a nasty, disgusting, vile fucking cunt. Okay? Glad we got that out of the way, because people like to think that, oh, you say it about the left, what if the right? Yeah, it's the same. It doesn't matter. I practice what I preach here. You do it on the left, you're a piece of shit. You do it on the right, you're a piece of shit. This person wants to come out, say stupid shit in celebration of someone being assassinated, and then they're like, oh my god, why are so many people attacking me? Oh my god, all this harassment, all these transphobes and homophobes. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This is why games suck. Because we got people like this, activists, working on the game. Do you think she truly cares about games? No. This is an outlet for her to push her stupid fucking ideological bullshit. Sucker Punch and Sony confirms her termination. Sony confirmed the firing through a statement on to Kotaku saying, Drew Harrison is no longer an employee at Sucker Punch Productions. Studio co-founder Brian Fleming later told PC Gamer that the company viewed her actions as unacceptable. Making light of someone's murder is a deal breaker, he said. Fleming added that Sucker Punch doesn't condone or excuse such behavior and wanted to ensure that its public image remained focused on storytelling and craft, not controversy. Harrison's news statement, a hate campaign. Harrison's new Blue Sky post, published in early October, brought her name back into the gaming community. She described the online backlash as a hate campaign and claimed the experience has sucked all the joy from her life. You are already a miserable fucking person. The only thing you have is the hate, because that is what would bring you and some kind of modicum of joy. They are not happy people. They're not tolerant people. They're not loving people. They are hate-filled people. You see this every time. You see it all the time with them, and I'm not all of them. I'm saying people like her. As it turns out, my joke didn't make the game do any worse. My firing didn't make the game do any better. So really, the only thing that the harassment campaign succeeded in was sucking all the joy out of my life. So I guess that's a win. While her previous statement showed little remorse, the new post shifted tone, portraying her as a victim of harassment rather than the provocateur. She also insisted that her termination had no impact on Ghost of Yote's production or performance. So far, Sucker Punch has declined to comment further on the matter. You double down on hate. Former World of Warcraft lead, Grums, criticized Harrison's defense on X. Grum's response echoed a broader sentiment with the gaming community that political activism by developers can alienate players and damage public trust in their studios. Yeah, but this is what happens when these game studios are nothing but activists. And they wonder why every single game they produce fails. Because they're activists, not gamers, not game makers, not storytellers, not visionaries and imaginary. No. They're activists. And when you put your activism into everything you do, the product is gonna suffer. But these people are so stupid and fucking retarded that they haven't figured this out yet. Despite the fact that this has been happening for what? Near a decade now? But sure, keep it going, guys. I'm sure it'll work out eventually. Maybe on opposite day. If every day was opposite day, then I guess you guys are, you're just doing swell. You're succeeding to the best of your ability. But it's not opposite day every day, so you guys are failing. And rather than changing your course here, you know, you've got the fork in the road. You keep coming up to the fork in the road. It's kind of like Majora's Mask. You know that part of Majora's Mask at the end of the game? You're on the moon, you're doing the Zora challenge, and you're swimming, and you gotta go down, choose which pipe you want to go down to get to the end. You keep choosing the wrong one. You have options. You know, you have two paths that you can take, and you keep taking the wrong one. But it's not like it's your first time doing it and you're like, oh man, I don't know which way I'm going. No, you know it's the wrong fucking path, and yet you keep doing it. So once again, proving that college education doesn't make you smart, because you are lacking common sense, critical thinking, and logic. And if you do not have these three things, you will not survive in this world. No amount of college education can give you those three things. And especially when you sit there and complain about someone like Charlie Kirk coming onto the campus. Oh, no, we want the college to remain one big fucking echo chamber. How dare this conservative come here and want open debate with people who are willingly doing it. He's not holding a gun to you and saying, you're going to fucking debate me. No, he sits there, he's like, all right, who wants to come up? All right, what's your name? All right, thank you for coming. Again, these people knowingly and willingly go up to this man. They know about it ahead of time. I'm pretty sure there's buzz going around for almost a week saying, oh my God, that fascist, racist, homophobe Charlie Kirk's coming here. So the people know, like, oh yeah, I'll debate him. So it's not like, oh, he's catching those poor innocent college students off guard. No, they know he's coming. They know they're going to debate him. The professors can do it, but notice they don't. They don't, because they're fucking pussies. But, you know, on your hate and celebration of Charlie Kirk's death and continue to promote political violence in your screen name. You said you would do it again. Well, Asmongold says he'll be ready with another video when you do. Asmongold, I mean, he's basically the Charlie, as I've said. He just, you know, yeah, well, I think what they said was bad. You know, so I don't know why people follow this guy as if he's speaking the word of God. He kind of stays in the middle. Obviously, he if something is wrong, he says it's wrong. If it's not, it's like Charlie. They like to look at Charlie like he's like this, you know, arbiter of wisdom. He's not. The people you should follow are the ones who go against the grain and say things like the painful truths that other people don't want to say. And in a way where it's like no holds barred. Because Asmongold, even him, he refrains from saying some things. You know, but there are people who don't refrain because they don't give a shit who it upsets. The truth just needs to be out there. You know? They're like Mulder in that way. The truth is out there. Grumman's response echo a broader sentiment with the gaming community. The political activism, alienating players, and damaged public trust in their studios. Prominent streamers like Asmongold had also weighed in, criticizing Harrison's initial comment and defending players' right to hold creators accountable. I think these people are disgusting animals, and I wish to make sure their lives are unpleasant as possible. I don't watch Asmongold. I'm just trying to remember what I think he sounds like. Maybe I should do Charlie. These people are disgusting fucking freaks that are celebrating people being murdered in front of their children for having a different political view than them, and then trying to patronize and act like it's not a big deal. Conflicting reports of Ghosts of Yotei sales. Wait, hearing 1.3 million sold. So I had Tsushima's 24-hour and 1.25. At the same time, we here at the Park Place previously reported, based on an internal source, that Sony Japan quietly scaled back marketing for the title due to underperforming early numbers. That report remains unverified by Sony, but has circulated widely online. This leaves Ghosts of Yotei in a strange position. Praised critically, rumored to be struggling commercially, and caught in the wake of controversy no developer wants to own. The Drew Harrison Sucker Punch situation has reignited old tensions over whether developers should express strong political opinions while representing major studios. I mean, again, it's your right to say so, you know, if you want to. You know, freedom of speech prevents you from being arrested. But, you know, freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. If you want to go on and cheer on the assassination of people, like there are people, the lefties are just, when they find out that just someone's conservative, they want that person fired. Here you have a nasty, disgusting, vile fucking cunt outright cheering for the assassination of someone. So I'm pretty sure the people around them may not feel so safe being in the same place of someone who celebrates political violence. So if you want to fire a conservative simply for being conservative, they haven't done anything, they haven't done any, you know, they go into work every day, do their job, they're friendly to everyone, they're nice, they're this, but you want them fired because, oh no, we found out they're conservative and we no longer feel safe. Well, if you can do that to a conservative, these fucking people deserve to be fired for saying nasty, disgusting, vile, fucking cunty-like things. Like cheering on the assassination of a political opponent just because they didn't like what he had to say. Walk around and find out. Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. Isn't that what they say? The bottom line is because Stone Cold said so. So there's no reason to read that. That's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Anyway, just like I said, it's just, you know, they're the Zora right now, okay? Yeah. And then you have your two paths that you can go, and, you know, you go the left or right, you have your right choice and your wrong choice, and they just keep going down the wrong fucking choice. The wrong fucking pipe. Willingly. This is why you don't hire activists. Because they're fucking retarded. They don't realize that their bullshit is what's causing these games and these these companies to lose money and to lose you know, investors and to cause disdain with them amongst the freaking community. They keep doing it. They keep fucking doing it. Once again proving college doesn't make you smart. It might give you some big new fancy words to use against them dumb MAGA Republicans. But it gives you basically just that. It gives you like book smarts, which is good. But again, if you lack common sense, critical thinking, and logic, you're not going to make it very far. Because you might find that, you know, those big fancy words them Republicans don't use don't mean shit when they're schooling you in fucking common sense. So you can have all the degrees you want, all your useless degrees in gender studies and liberal arts and sociology and all this other stupid shit that's not going to make you successful. You can have all that. But if you don't have critical thinking, common sense, and logic, all those degrees mean shit. And this person, you fuck around, you find out. You want to be a nasty, disgusting, vile fucking cunt and celebrate the assassination of a political opponent just because you don't agree with what they have to say? Don't be surprised when your ass gets attacked online for being a nasty, disgusting, vile fucking cunt. And if you don't like it, it's a private company. It can do what it wants. Or what's the other one? Just make your own company then. Just make your own company. Build your own company. That's what they told us, remember? Either, you know, it's a private company, you can do what it wants, or just create your own. Just start your own company. So, Drew Harrison, if you want to complain about something, don't bother. Just create your own company, and then you can celebrate deaths all you want without the repercussions of being fired. Oh, but it doesn't work when it's the other way around, does it? Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later.